the next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
All right, welcome back. Next week at the next 4 quarters. I'm Daryl. That's Victor, T Sizzle, Gary, and Dave. Yeah, Tony's back after his 1 week Scarlet Fever sabbatical. So that's good.
Dude, that Scarlet Fever shit's such a joke. It's strep throat. Yeah. That's what the fuck it is. Like, now they're going, I know, trying to make it all fancy.
No, it's when you have strep throat for so long. That's what it does, I think, isn't it?
I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
I don't fucking know.
We're not medical guys here. We can barely do math.
Is there any? Yeah, I was gonna say we're barely literate. So outside of Dave,
we can read the names on the screen. That's about it.
Outside of Dave, who actually had a Mandarin book one time.
Oh,
what? What? Yeah.
Can you speak Can you speak Mandarin?
Dave, you want
the only Mandarin I got was Mandarin oranges. You know, that's it. I can't stand them.
Yeah, that was a book that Tony thought it would be funny to request from a former boss of mine.
Victor.
You know, so I thought he was messing around. 3 months goes by, I never sent him the book. I get in trouble at work for not sending Tony a book in Mandarin. Not sending Vic a book in Mandarin, as if he can read English, let alone Mandarin. You know what I mean? So.
Vic can't speak English correctly.
Listen, he calls me and goes, "You motherfucker, you really wanted this book?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "My fucking boss just goddamn yelled at me over this stupid fucking book that's been sitting on my desk for 3 months. I was about to throw it away."
Oh, I had to leave work, not take a lunch, and go to the post office to mail you the book.
And it was the worst fucking thing. It was like you couldn't read any of it. No.
Well, I wouldn't think you could. It's fucking Mandarin.
That is not the way he described it to me. That is not the way the guy described it to me.
Couldn't even read the fucking thing.
It started
It's
with
old samurai texts and stuff, and he's like, I don't know what it says. There's a fish in here. That's all I know.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, there's a fish and a long beard. I have no idea what's happening.
This is Dr. Seuss book.
Right? And one fish, two fish in Mandarin.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
bad.
Vic, this was not part of the topics, but I went on this diet.
I heard.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh, no.
I lost 12 pounds in a week.
Well, you ate fucking cabbage. All you ate is cabbage.
Dude,
Cabbage water.
Cabbage and water.
That was it. It was boiled cabbage water
And steaks on the
sprinkles
5th
of
day.
cabbage.
You know, on the sixth day I rested. You know what I'm saying? Or 7th day.
Yeah.
Sorry, 7th day.
And on the 7th day, a creature came out of his TV to get him.
That sounds fucking horrible.
And I already
I
gained,
like cabbage.
I already gained half of it back.
But I couldn't do that shit.
Tony's going back on the diet Sunday.
I mean, I'm doing this low-fat drinking diet where, like, I'm drinking vodka with 0-calorie water, flavored water.
He also
it's
brought
hitting the
salad
spot.
to work with 0 sugar, 0-calorie dressing. I was like, so you just brought like liquid?
I'm watching what I'm eating now.
Just a
Vic.
wetness?
I thought you'd be proud of me, you know?
Good for you, Tony. Good
Thank
for you.
I just wanted to, that's what I wanted from you.
Daryl was not nearly as impressed at your smell after a week of cabbage.
Ooh.
No, but you know what? I tried it, man. I stuck to it. I was disciplined. It worked.
And
now I'm being a piece of shit
You gotta
again.
start somewhere.
Yeah.
Now I'm being a piece of shit again. But you know,
Tony's
I
like,
did it.
Tony was reading the diet instructions. Apparently, it's from a hospital. And at one point, it says he gets a baked potato.
Second
Nothing
day.
on it, just a straight baked potato.
Butter.
And he's like, it's the most delicious baked potato of all time.
And butter. I put some salt and pepper on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But
That was a pound right there, Tony.
dude,
Kill
it's
off.
like for heart patients needing to lose 10 pounds or more in a week's time before surgery, and it tells you cabbage, dude. But
it
it
says
worked.
you have to eat the soup. Like every day, it's like you
By
have
the
to eat the
4th
soup.
day, you don't want this soup. You don't want to taste it. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to smell it. And it's like, must eat soup once this day. Man, fuck that soup. You're gonna starve to death.
That's like that's how you lose weight. You just don't want to eat. You're like, if that's what I got to eat, I'm not doing it. I'm done.
On the 5th
That's
day,
it.
it says eat as much steak. You could eat up to 5 steaks or whatever it says. Dude, I
How
ate
many steaks did you eat?
like half of one. Like I was eating it off the grill, and I was like, I don't even want this bitch. Like I don't even want it. Like
Tony thought it was gonna be like
cabbage.
Kobayashi, you know, gonna just expand his stomach with all the cabbage and then flush it out and be able to eat. You know, no, it didn't work like that.
Fuck.
There was no
Good
Nathan's
job,
hot dog
Tony.
contest for him.
What do we have this week?
So T. Higgins and Jamar Chase getting signed. Both of them signing just ridiculous deals. Like Cincinnati's basically investing all their money into like 4 guys. So that's fun.
I don't
Yeah,
know
what-
how.
Yeah, basically it's gonna be just like a score fest. Like they're just
Jamar
gonna have to
Chase
outscore the other team.
deserved the money he got.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
T.
He
Higgins
was
is
wide
good
receiver
enough.
1.
T. Higgins is good enough to get paid. If I was the Bengals, I wouldn't have paid both. I
It's
would have
hard to pay both.
I would have traded T. Higgins for some value. Like I would have
Yeah.
got some picks and maybe drafted a young receiver to go along with Chase. I don't know. One
Because
of them,
correct me
Chase
if I'm
deserved
wrong,
it.
they're not going to re-sign that defensive lineman because of that, right?
But they're still trying to sign Hendrickson.
Higgins-
It's just that Sam Hubbard like retired. He was 29 years
Yeah.
old. He retired. But they're
Really?
still trying to. Yeah, they're trying to negotiate with Hendrickson.
Yeah, if you look
I
at the
see
structure of the deals, I mean, Chase's, they're both 4-year deals, right? But I mean, if you look at the salary cap ramifications, really, Chase is really a 3-year deal with the signing bonus that he got. He's got like $74 million, over 2 years, and he gets an additional 40 the third year, right? So I mean, it's a 3-year deal, and with T. Higgins, they kind of structured his contract where they can walk away after a year on Higgins. They've got some injury clauses in it. He hasn't stayed healthy, throughout his career. If he doesn't stay healthy, if he doesn't play a certain amount of games, they can walk away after a year. So they've really got some protection in the deal. And with the increase in the salary cap, it kind of allows them to sign a couple high ticket guys and retain a couple of their defensive guys. And what they'll probably do is invest in a draft. They'll take a defensive lineman in a draft to replace Hubbard. They'll try to take, high value guys that you would have to pay a lot of money for, and that's how they'll probably try to structure things and build their defense through the draft.
They need
that-
no line though. They need to keep Burrow upright. Like
Yeah.
that dude gets immediate pressure.
And he took him to the Super Bowl with no line.
True.
They ain't worried about the
I'm gonna be the
offensive
most
line.
sacked quarterback of all time.
They
It's
are
fine.
not worried about the offensive line.
He's
Did he
not.
beat
He's not
David
worried
Carr's
about getting
record?
hit.
Did he beat David Carr's record?
For sack?
He was sacked like so many times. He got sacked 9 times against the Titans. Wasn't it 9 times?
Dude,
I think
he
it was
got
9
sacked
times.
7 times in the Super Bowl. 7 or 9 times in the Super Bowl. And almost
Yeah,
won.
Tony, the only thing I remember with the offensive line is those guys picking them up. I mean, that's the best
Right?
thing they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
Get
every
a guy that
time
can
I
lift
turn around,
300 pounds
I
pretty
see
easy.
an
Just
offensive
whoop, there you
lineman
go.
picking Burrow up off the ground.
Yeah.
You're right, Tony.
And
100%.
that's all he needs. Just pick me up when they hit me. That's all I need.
like Tom Brady against the Giants laying on the ground.
Dude, Tom Brady against Denver in the AFC Championship. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah, that
watching
was the
that
best thing
today.
ever.
Oh, I love it. Von Miller
Dave,
dragging
Dave's a
those
huge
nuts.
Broncos fan.
Huh?
He's a closet Broncos fan, guys. Just so you know.
Who are you a fan of for real, though? Like, who's your main team?
I'm a fan of the Eagles.
He's Philly. Philly
Yeah,
all day.
I'm a
like all
Philly. I'm a
teams.
Philly guy, Tony. So
Hey,
I'm
nice, though.
I'm-
Your team won. Finally, you
Yeah.
beat the fucking... Fuck the Chiefs, man.
yeah, that
Speaking
seems
of
to be a
Philly,
common theme on here.
It's
Nobody
everybody's
really likes the Chiefs.
sentiment exactly. Like
I
God.
was an Eagles fan all the way at the end there.
Speaking of Philly, guys, this wasn't on our topics, but I'm gonna bring it up. Dave and I have had the argument of who is a better super mascot or the best super mascot: the Philadelphia Fanatic or the Philly Fanatic or Rocky.
Rocky. I don't even know the Philly mascot. I don't know
Yeah,
what
so
you fucking
I don't
said.
know if I've seen a lot of the Philly mascot, but
I don't even know.
Rocky does a lot. He puts on a fucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the Philly
I can't
fanatic?
judge one against the other, but
See, Dave, nobody
Yeah,
even.
listen,
But
I
who
didn't
is
expect
it? Is it
anybody from
basketball?
Colorado to choose.
It's the green guy.
I don't
You
even
know
know.
I know
who
it.
I don't though, and I'm not. I'm being
No,
honest.
you do. If you
I'm
saw
pulling
him,
him
you
up.
would know. He's that great. He looks like a pom pom.
Oh, I do. now
That
that you-
pom pom. Now that you said something.
Yeah,
Up.
that guy.
A
There you
bomb bomb. I don't. I do
Okay,
not.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah.
So yes, I have seen that mascot. I just haven't seen him do anything. Like I don't know what he does. Is the thing. Like
Rocky's
Not
the
Duncan,
best
I'll
mascot.
I'll tell you
hands
that
down.
much.
Well, because like if
just
we're going if we're going baseball to baseball, we have Dinger, and Dinger's a terrible name for a mascot.
And
Like
he's
the,
a
Rocky,
terrible
the Rockies
mascot.
mascot is Dinger.
And he's on the worst team ever.
Yes, nobody watches the
Dave
Rockies.
doesn't
Like
see
you
a lot
go
of
to see the
Rockies.
Rockies
Every
play against
year.
the team they're playing against.
Oh, it's bad. I hate the
Like,
Rockies. God, I
I'm
hate
just
the
saying,
Rockies.
at least like the Phillies, you're like, man, I could root for them. Like the Rockies, you're like, please just don't lose 100 games, please.
I would rather have the shitty Rockies and have 3 competitors every once in a while in the other 3 sports Major
Right.
sports.
Well,
Like, fuck
that
the Rockies.
we play in the same division as the Padres and the Dodgers, so like,
Yeah, it's all right.
We're screwed for a while.
We'll be like the G League team.
I
I mean,
The
we're
one that everybody
AAA.
gets beat. Yeah. We
we
get
got a
beat
good
up.
guys,
player
what
who
is-
wants him.
Guys, what is Denver? Is it a football town? Is it a basketball town? I mean, Philadelphia is
it's
a football
football.
town.
Football.
Okay.
John Elway wrote the book, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then I would say it's a hockey town after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes football and Avalanche, and then the
Nuggets
Nuggets.
are pretty close.
Well, they just got relevant though, the Nuggets. Like, thank God.
Yeah.
But
No, the Nuggets have always
Well,
been.
the Nuggets had
up
those
there.
teams that were like okay.
I'm saying,
and
like,
then we would play the
championship
Lakers
caliber.
and couldn't get our shit together.
I mean, we had Carmelo Anthony. We went to the finals
Lost
that
against
one
the
year.
Lakers.
Lost against with the conference finals.
Yeah,
Doug
lost against the
Moe.
Lakers. Like you can just go like with our whole like playoff appearances up until this team, or the team that actually won. Get there, lose against the Lakers. Get there, lose against the Lakers. Get there, lose against the Lakers. I'm
I
like,
even think when Doug
Yeah.
Moe was the coach, we were losing against the Lakers when we had Adrian Dantley and all those guys.
I mean, Kobe was raping us.
yeah,
Literally.
yeah, both
Every-
ways.
all of Colorado was his oyster.
White bitches. His snow bunnies.
Nuggets players. He didn't discriminate.
He was ruthless. Fuck Kobe Bryant. Fuck him.
Dude, after he retired, I liked him. I'm like,
Yeah.
So I don't think he even raped that girl. I
I-
think it was.
Oh,
a
it, was,
bunch
it,
of
was,
crap.
it had to be publicity.
I don't
You know what
think so
Yeah.
either, but it's funny to joke about.
It is
Yeah.
like, yeah, rape's fucking hilarious, Tony. You're right.
Yeah. Good job, Tony.
I joke about it because I don't believe he raped her.
I mean,
That's why it's funny.
I saw
You know what,
him.
though?
I actually physically saw
Are we
him rape
going
the
to address
Nuggets in
this
the playoffs.
Xavier Worthy comment? Or no, we're just going to let it go?
Which one?
Did Dave leave?
I think he
Look,
Look,
dropped
you
out.
got Dave to leave.
Well,
I-
Dave's back.
So
Dave's back.
which
See-
Xavier Worthy comment are we talking about here?
Are we
Because,
going to make fun of these
we got a
people?
lot
Or are we
of
just
them.
going to let
No.
it go?
Listen, but we do have, I think, Daryl, do we have a new contestant for the arena?
Oh, we do. I got to find the clip.
What does that
It's
mean?
Say about the Xavier Worthy shit, we don't have to apologize for fuck
That's
because
what
they
I said.
haven't found him innocent. At
Okay.
all.
That's what I was
They
bringing
just
up.
didn't
Like, are
press
we going to
charges at the time.
are
That
we going to
doesn't mean
talk?
he didn't do anything.
I'm not saying we can
Listen.
apologize. I'm just saying.
So I'm saying I don't know if he did or did not. He was arrested. That's what we said.
It's like one of those things. Like, and I'm speculating, but this is one of those things. It's like, bitch, you better say it didn't happen. I'm bringing the money in. You're like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like that Chappelle skit when he's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like,
But you know, the charges did get dropped, like we had said, like right after that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
when it's
Well,
taken out of like a
There
contest.
were never any charges filed. They arrested him, and the DA
Yeah.
decided not to press charges at that time.
Yeah,
But it's like-
happens all the
and then
time.
she
You tell
got
every-
like a restraining order against him.
you tell everybody
That's
in the
fine.
house, hey, say you didn't see me do shit. Bitch,
No.
you better say I didn't do shit.
Yeah, shut
Like,
up.
y'all
or you don't
living
get
off
money.
me. Shut this shit down.
Yeah,
smack
shut
the
up,
shit
or
out
you,
of you
or you
again.
get no money.
Listen, it doesn't
Sure,
matter how
it
bad
wasn't a smack. It was a choke, remember, or
No.
strangulation or
Monica-
something.
It doesn't matter how bad Xavier Worthy is. Check this shit out.
Let's pull this guy up real fast. This is our homie right here. You see this guy?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You did an interview, which makes
Wrong.
what you know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
You did
yeah.
an interview. It's
Sean Connery.
not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand.
WWE's him.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
I
love that.
haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't.
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
Or what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to
Have you guys
the
seen this?
last
I have.
word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. I mean, then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know.
Did you believe that?
I loved when I seen it the
my
first
mind,
time. I loved it.
Yeah, in my mind, I think it looks like WWE and Sean Connery's house. You know, they're just like Stone Cold and The Rock hitting each other in the middle of a ring.
I'm
like,
not
my
saying
God,
that
man.
I agree with a man hitting a woman. That's not what I'm saying. But I loved watching that. I was like, this fucking guy don't give a shit. He's
No.
like,
I can't even. I can't
Barbara
even
Walters is
believe
sitting
it.
there like, for real? He's like, yeah, you can smack around a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, wild. It was just wild.
So
like,
part
it's
of
just-
that video is not wrong though. Like women do, and guys do it too. If they're being idiots, they tend to push. Like they see someone get mad, they tend to push.
Yeah.
They don't know when to stop.
Yeah,
Mostly
Like,
women.
We've all done it to somebody. Just keep fucking poking.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, well,
it's mostly
a
woman problem.
yeah.
Listen,
but you know, like I
I'm
know,
gonna say-
dude, I screw with my wife all the time. Like I always
yeah.
do horrible shit. Like I'll go and I just needle her, just like poke her. I'll like pick her nose as she's driving. You know, let's reach
Oh
over
my
like her
God.
nose,
What is wrong with you?
rubber mouth. You know, just to fuck with her. That's what I feel like doing.
Yeah,
There's
but
some-
that's
there's
just
something
fucking
wrong with
pick at her.
But that's
But I will
different.
say,
But I'm not like
I've
slapping
never
her.
been in a situation
I'm not going full Connery.
Like I've
So-
never been in a situation where I'm like, I'm gonna slap this fucking person. Like, come here,
I've never
you're getting it.
I've never
once
once-
have I been like that.
I've never once hit a woman in my life ever.
My wife,
Yeah, 'cause
however,
I was
has
raised-
hit me.
I was raised you don't hit women, but
I don't see it ever getting that far, but people do push.
Yeah.
women do.
I would never slap. Women do, men do, they all do.
No, but women
That's just
do
people's
push
nature.
it. Women do push and then push and push. And dude, they have a different level of pushing. Like we could fuck around and
You're
do
not
it, but
making
like
your case sound any better.
no,
This is sounding a lot worse, man.
I've never
Matter
done
of
it.
fact, you kind of sound like we may need to call the cops.
No, man.
And then sometimes I don't know.
Ask any a woman I've ever been with. Ask my wife. I've never done it. But women
Mr.
do.
Hand turns into Mr.
But women do push it, dude. Like they want to push you to doing it. They want to push you to do it. It's like I would knock the
Yeah, you're
shit
not
out of
making
you.
yourself sound any better, Tony.
You're not making me sound any better, motherfucker. And you probably
It's
agree.
your words.
And you probably
your
agree with me.
words.
But you're playing the safe route, pussy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
all I can say is my wife has hit me. She left a big old like bruise in the middle of my forehead. I went to bite her on the hip, and her elbow was right there. It was a real good time. She slammed it pretty hard in my head. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody you
deserved
beat
it.
me.
That's
You
a
deserved it.
reflex, though. Like
Yeah,
that's
but-
just a reflex.
But I like to tell people she beats me. It's funny.
So,
It's like I like to say that she pushed me down the steps. That's even better.
Yeah.
I even got the
So
kids. believing
now-
it. Kids weren't even alive when I fell down the steps. But I got them
Well-
saying that, telling her she pushed me down the steps. It's a good time.
Wilt Chamberlain is no longer the champion, and neither is Xavier Worthy.
Tyreek Hill. Have you seen him? He's the
Oh, man.
champion.
Champion at having
That guy's-
kids.
Jesus. He's having
Nick
his
Cannon?
13th now.
Yeah, Nick Cannon's up there with just kid lineup. It's like, my God.
Tyreek Hill has had 5 kids in the last year.
The last year?
Yeah.
How
5
is that
different
even
kids in the
possible?
That's
last year.
cheating. That's cheating numbers.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Those are not rookie numbers. Those are veteran
Just
Miami
before-
numbers,
yeah.
man. That's what you got.
Just before we got on, I saw an article saying he is getting ready to welcome his 13th child.
I mean, is he building a team? That's what it comes
Yeah.
down to, right? Building a
He's already
team.
got the team.
There's
He's got the team
there's some kind of tax
and
write-off
some
after
bench
10,
players.
you know, it's good.
Listen.
You got to figure it out.
If you had his genetics, though, I think I would too.
I mean,
You're not
if
making
we're talking
yourself
about how
sound
fast
any
he gets the
better.
job done or what, man? He's got nothing but speed, Vic. Nothing but speed.
I think the question is, does he know the name of all the kids? Right? Remember, you
Probably
guys remember
not.
I think
Antonio
you just start
Cromartie?
numbering
Who
them,
can
right?
name
Like
all
you're
his kids?
1, you're 2,
Yeah.
you're 3, you're 4.
How
It's easier
many
that way.
is he seeing all the time?
Probably
Like, how many
not
live with
all
him?
of them.
How many is he fathering?
I think
Well,
like
with
As bad as that sounds, like honestly though.
How many
with his
times has he
current
left to get
wife-
milk and never came back? Is that what you're asking?
This is his
Yeah.
second kid with his current wife, so he has at least one other child in the house right now.
Jeez.
I think Nick Cannon, all the wives like live together, don't they?
I have
Also,
no
he's
idea.
like, do they live in Utah?
Do they
Really?
live in Utah?
It's like Mormon.
Do they go
Mormon
to Brigham
community?
Young? You know what I mean?
They all go to BYU. They're all durfing over there.
Soak it.
Soaking endorphin.
Oh Lord.
No, but like if you have that many kids by that many different women, like, dude, that's crazy.
How do you keep it straight?
You can't.
How do you have time to talk to all these girls? I barely have enough time to talk to my wife.
How many
Like,
different baby mamas does he
lost.
have though? That's the thing. Is it like
A
2 or
handful.
3, or is it like 12?
I don't know. Probably a handful.
That would be challenging to keep that shit together.
Yeah, more than one is going to be a problem.
That is the understatement of the year.
You know, you get past one, you're like, man, I'm losing days and years off my life trying to keep track of all these kids.
Like you got your kid getting dropped off. You're like, who are you?
Yeah.
When did I have you?
I thought I was free for the weekend.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
Oh,
I have 8 kids in 2015.
I got all these chicken nuggets for you. I don't like chicken nuggets.
Look at all the
Dude,
chicken
you
nuggets I bought.
make any of this into a clip, we're getting hate.
Oh, there's gonna be so much hate.
Oh, it's gonna be not good. Anyway,
But look,
all right.
well, look at Elon. Elon's got a ton of kids too.
Yeah.
Elon paying girls to fuck him.
I mean, if you can't
So
just do
the
it
thing about
naturally, might
Elon-
as well pay for it, right?
Elon named his kids some really weird shit too. Like one of his kids' name is just X.
Yeah, because he's a weird fucking guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Fucking
autistic
weird as fuck.
Speaking
I
I
of
don't give a
Elon,
fuck what he is. He's fucking weird as shit.
speaking
Like,
of Elon,
he's
what do you
just
think
weird.
about this astronaut shit?
Recovering the astronaut.
Yeah, like what do you think about this?
Because so they came out and who was it? Smith. One of the congressmen. I think it was like his last name was Smith. Anyway, his brother was an astronaut and was like, oh, there was a pod up there. They could have came back at any time. They could have came back whenever they wanted. And I was like, then why was it such a big deal? I was like,
They
because you
said-
don't want to strand the other astronauts in the space station and come back.
Dude, they said they went up there for an 8-day trip. Turned into 9 months. How the fuck? How does that even possible? Like, how do you go up there planning to eat, shit, everything for 8 days and spend 9 fucking months, almost 10 months?
Well, they keep the space station stocked.
Well, don't you have to like go up there every so
it's
often and
rationed for so
restock
many
it?
people, right?
How long is it stocked for?
That
I
was the
couldn't tell
exact
you.
same
I've
thing
never
that I
been.
thought, Tony.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
okay.
Like, you
Yeah,
got
if
to
it's
send
stocked
people
for
up
6
every so
people
often to
for a
bring
year,
new
you know.
food, newer supplies, and then you plan for 8 days. You stay for 9 months. Like, are you prepared for that? Like, I'm serious. Like, what the fuck,
Clearly they were, because they all lived.
bro? I'm just
I
telling
mean,
you, it's fucking
did you
weird.
see how that
dude.
lady looked when she came back, dude? She looked like she aged like 20 years. She was looking rough, dude. Not to talk shit. Like they were talking about like the effects of space on like the human body and stuff. But I was like, man, she's looking rough. Like it was.
I
Scary.
read this thing one time that NASA will pay people to live in a zero gravity environment. And it was like an astronomical number. It was like, I think it was like for 2 months.
What a play on
they give
words
you like
there.
It was like $75,000 for 2 months to see like what it does to your body to live in zero gravity for that long, because like your bones get weak, everything is messed up since you're not like using them. You start to atrophy, like all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, imagine doing it for 8 months or 9 months. You know, it's like
Yeah, they're not.
You
That's
weren't
a
ready.
long fucking time, dude, to be without TV or a cell phone. Like, honestly,
That's the least of my worries. Like, I don't need TV. Like,
Yeah,
apparently
Dude,
they had
think
TV.
about
They were
it.
doing.
you're
they were
up
doing
there
you
with
know.
nothing. Nothing.
I'm sure they have things to do, Tony.
What are they gonna
infinite
do?
Blackness.
What the fuck are you gonna do for 9 months? And what are you gonna do?
You're gonna
You
float
can't
out.
even
you know,
play
I don't-
cards. The cards are like, what are you gonna do? Like, what the fuck do you do? You're gonna fuck. You're
so
gonna
I'm gonna say they probably have some form of TV. If they are able to call back and forth to Earth, they got to be able to do something, right? Like, how are they calling? Video calling back.
I've
to Earth?
never seen them show a TV playing "I Love Lucy" or anything. Like, what the fuck,
They go up there with a stack of DVDs. I'm getting tired of these same 4 movies. I was
dude?
only
Like,
supposed
what
to
the
be here 8
fuck?
days.
What are you watching? Apollo
they gotta have
13?
something.
Like, Dude, I'm telling you, it'd be miserable. You can't be like, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna walk outside, look at my lawn today. I'm gonna go drive to the fucking Walmart today. I want to grill a steak today.
Yeah, I want to
You're
breathe air that somebody
like, what
hasn't
are you
shit
doing?
in. You know, that's my favorite thing. You know, fresh air. No, get a breath of fresh ass up there. That's great.
Dude, I would lose my fucking mind.
A stack of DVDs. I'm so sick and tired of these things.
Yeah, MP3s.
I'm sure we've all
like,
been there where you're just like, God, this is horrible. Your playlist is shit at that point. You're like, man, I don't even like this music no more.
Dude, they
We're done.
brought Christmas presents up with them, right? How are they open Christmas presents? Like they had to bring it up and be like, hey, we might be here for a while.
Well, you know, there's always the chance that there's a couple people that don't celebrate Christmas, and they're like,
I'm just
Well,
saying
you
they
get
were
this
opening
gift.
up gifts. Like, how the fuck you know you're gonna be up there that long? It's just
I mean,
weird.
maybe they wrapped socks or something. They're like, oh, we got socks. We can give you socks. Here you go. You know, maybe it's stuff that was already on board the space station. Like they gave each other MREs and stuff. They're like, here you go. This is for you. You get a little snacky snack.
I would have, dude. I don't know. I lost my mind.
Talking about losing your mind. What do you guys think of this dude, the South African scientist in Antarctica, going like nuts, like freaking out? Doesn't it seem like a movie? Like it sounds
Another
like
weird
a straight,
shit, dude.
straight movie, dude. Like I don't even know like where to begin there. Like you got the scientists. Oh, let's see. Close this. It says a group of South African scientists has pleaded for help, saying that they are trapped in an isolated base on a cliff edge in Antarctica with a team member who has become violent. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've watched The Thing. That sounds like The Thing. That's kind of how The Thing was, right? Like, they even made a remake, and it's the exact same movie. You know, like that's The Thing. Yeah,
Sounds like
I've
I'd rather
not
be
seen-
I'd rather be in outer space than where these guys are at.
yeah, no shit, right?
Which is worse, being stuck on the space station or in Antarctica?
Space
Antarctica
station.
with trapped with a crazy person. Like you're like, because you know what happens. It's gonna be like a disease down there. One guy goes crazy, then another guy goes crazy, and then a third guy goes crazy, and then before you know it, they're all crazy. And then they go down there to rescue them, and then they're gonna be like eating people that come to rescue them. It's gonna be weird. Or
It's
they're all
gonna be
gonna
like
get
a dog
shot.
party.
Yeah, they're all gonna get just smoked down there. And like people are gonna be like, yeah, the guy went crazy, killed everybody. Yeah, it was the guys we sent down there to rescue them. They got, that shot everybody up. But nobody say that. You know, don't say that part out loud.
All I
Yeah,
can think about when you sent that out and I looked it up was The Shining.
You went to the Stanley. You're like, oh, yeah, the Stanley Hotel is rough place, rough place in the winter. They got the maze.
Yeah, I was like, this is like The Shining.
I thought of The
Legit.
Thing. I was like, this is gonna be The Thing. This is how people die right here. The Thing. It's gonna be
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
what I think about.
yeah.
I
Like some
reached out
John
to
Carpenter, The Thing.
I reached out to a friend of mine. Gary, you remember? I don't want to say his name because I don't want nothing to come back on him. But you remember?
Mhm.
Gary knows.
I got a hold of him today. Like, hey, you told me once that you went to Antarctica on a mission. You know, he was a ranger. He was a sniper, and I was like, what happened down there? Because we're going to talk about it on the podcast. And he goes, you're not going to believe what I say, but there was demonic possession of these people. And he goes, they did not know what they were doing. They were acting, on things that they didn't understand. He goes, we went down there to kill them all. He goes, it was a war zone down there. He goes, we killed a bunch of people because they were demonically possessed. Now, take that for what it's worth, but I was like, what the fuck? So
one guy goes crazy, then two guys
and
go
he
crazy.
said them
then,
saying in the
then it
media,
spreads.
they said he said saying in the media that everything's under control is a fucking lie. Because when they were sent down there to take care of it, nothing was under control when they went.
Well, how many times have we believed the media in the last few years?
Dave
I mean,
is a big fan. Dave is a big fan.
Big media fan?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're a liberal.
I am not.
I'm just,
I am not.
I'm playing with you.
I watched Dave's face contort like he was about to be a crazy person. Like, what?
Vic set me up and I hit it. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord,
He even
And
left.
he's gone.
He
I'm
left.
out of here.
he left.
I think
us.
he's having problems with his internet.
I think he is too. Dave, what
But,
did you
yeah.
do to your internet today? Dave, what is wrong with your internet?
Oh, no, he dropped out. So we're waiting for him to come back.
He's on
I
my
see him now.
See, I don't see him. I watched him drop out.
Can you hear us?
I see Gary and Vic looking like this.
I can see Dave right there.
Yeah,
I don't see Dave.
my feed's
Oh,
popping
give
in
us
and
a
out.
There he
thumbs
is.
up if
He's
you
back.
can hear us.
He's back. I see Dave.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So
All right.
what else we got on
So
there?
anyway, one of the things I was just thumbing through shit like I always do, right? And you guys remember Michael Jordan when he went to Chris Paul's basketball camp?
Yeah.
And Chris Paul says, "Oh, if Jordan misses a shot, he'll give everybody here Jordans." And then he
Yep.
proceeded to swish every shot.
So
It
I
was
would have
one
done
of
the
my
same
favorite
thing.
things of
Like,
all time.
why wouldn't he? Like, he make all the shots. Like Chris Paul
Yeah.
should have said, if
It should have
he
been the
makes all
bet,
these
right?
shots,
Like if he makes all these shots, then you get shoes.
yeah,
Not
he'll
if he
give you
misses
guys
one.
free shoes, and he probably would have made them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead he's
He
like,
would have made them all.
instead it generated that meme that says "fuck them kids." He's just switching everything. Well, I have another one of those because why wouldn't I? Let me see what tab it's under here. Yeah, speaking of fuck them kids. Good old Jordan at Chris Paul's basketball camp, just swishing every shot. He couldn't just mercy miss one shot. That's not Jordan's style. He couldn't just like bounce off the rim.
I
Hold
would
on.
have done the same thing.
I'll pause real quick because what were you saying, Dave, when he was saying that?
I was saying,
What?
I mean, you can't underestimate Jordan's competitive nature.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys remember, when Jerry Krause was going to sign Kukoc, and Jordan hated Jerry Krause so much that him and Pippen decided to cover Kukoc the whole game, with the Dream Team, and I think
Yeah.
Kukoc had 1 point the whole entire game. And the other thing with Jordan is, I mean, he just didn't care who bought his shoes. I mean, you remember, in the early '90s or late '80s, his mom wanted him to do a public service appearance, for a politician. And he was like, "Look, I'm not doing this. Republicans buy sneaks too." So
Yeah.
he stayed neutral with that kind of stuff. So anything that was going to make him money or anything that was a competitive thing, Jordan wasn't messing around with either one of those things.
Well,
So
he wasn't gonna miss a shot on purpose to
No.
give kids shoes. Like,
Never.
I'm gonna
That-
try to make it. If I happen to miss, all right, I'll buy these motherfuckers shoes. But no,
all the kids were all happy too. They're like, "Ah!" It's one of the funniest clips I've ever seen, dude. And then he just drains everything.
So
I'm like,
Chris
"Oh my
Paul
god!"
had to know he was going to try to make them all too. That's why I
Yes.
said the bet should have been the other way. If he makes
Yeah,
them
make 'em all.
you guys get shoes.
Yeah, what kind of bet is that? Oh, if he misses one, Jordan to shoot all day
Yeah.
just to do it. He'd be like,
if
I'll
he
just make
makes
15 in a row."
one shot, you get shoes.
Yeah, first shot he makes, everyone gets shoes.
If
Yeah.
Jordan dribbles the ball, you get shoes. Go ahead.
No, on him, he just hold it. he wouldn't dribble all, he just hold it. If he
You
can
ever,
make it with his, the first shot he makes with his right hand, he'll just shoot 10 with his left. It's terrible, man.
You guys
But
ever
anyway.
see that one when Michael Jordan closed his eyes and swished the free throw?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Matumbo, this is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ever seen when LeBron tried to do that?
No, did he airball it?
Oh, it was horrible. He didn't even clink the rim.
Oh man,
It was so bad. He's like, well, I mean, it was
hits the ref in
Look
the
like-
nuts or something. You're like, oh my god.
looked like Bronny James shooting the ball.
I thought this was hysterical. Like this is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
Not
And this
that
happened years ago. This is back in 2018. So,
Oh, God.
Yeah, Ohio State quarterback Cardale Jones
Yeah.
visit kids in the hospital, dominates them in video games.
Oh,
He was up 91-35,
Got
Yeah.
mad about it because it was 98.
and he got mad
Yeah.
because he's like, I was up that in the fourth with time. He's like, the final score was 98-35. Get it right. This is on his
yeah.
his Twitter account or X account. He's like, no, I beat that kid worse than you guys are reporting. I'm like, oh my god. You go to a hospital to like visit sick kids. And you're like, I'm gonna crush these kids in Madden.
Watch.
I don't care.
me.
I don't
I
care
would
what
too,
sickness,
though,
illness,
like-
injury they have. I'm crushing all of them. Make a
I mean,
wish,
really,
nothing. Make a wish you
yeah,
could
like-
score a point on me.
The kids don't want these guys to show up and fucking let them win.
Yeah, but 98-35.
Bro, I would try to destroy him too. Like, what? Why do you want me to come? Like, I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing. We're gonna be competitive. I'm gonna give you my screen name. We're gonna play. We're gonna play
Yeah,
now.
it's
We're gonna
not-
play
it's-
later. I'm gonna
it's
beat you
not
worse
like,
later.
It's not like the WWF with the Make-A-Wish kids where they get to pin the wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
that would be terrible if a fucking wrestler's out there beating the fuck out
Yeah,
of this kid.
they get to go hug
They have-
sweaty John Cena. Instead, they're like,
Have to let the kid pin them. Like, that's different. But yeah, video game, I think the kids appreciate that more than just
Well,
rolling over and letting them win.
Because like on top of this, like on New Heights, Matt Stafford was on New Heights, and he was talking about one of the Make-A-Wish kids wanting to meet Aaron Donald, and then Aaron Donald went and worked out with him, and the kid was puking. I was like,
What?
oh my god, man!
I seen it.
I was
yeah.
like,
What?
And they were
Yeah,
even
so
telling
too
Aaron.
hard.
They were telling Aaron Donald, like, dude, slow down. Like, what are you doing? He's like, nah, they're working out with Aaron Donald. This is how I work
this
out.
is what it is. And you know, Aaron Donald was like he was a workout machine. Dude. Like
He was a
the
beast.
guys on the team didn't work out with Aaron Donald. They're like, nah, that guy's he's good.
How good are the
Yeah.
Broncos going to be? Speaking of football, real quick, dude, they're going to be good.
I think
We
they're
covered
making the
this-
right move so far.
Dude,
Yeah.
Greenlaw,
Yeah.
Greenlaw is good. Dude, if he
Greenlaw
stays
was
healthy,
a solid signing.
dude, we
Both
finally
the
have a
guys from the
linebacker.
Niners and Tuafunga, like, they're both good.
But we finally
Yeah.
have a middle linebacker. Like it's been
They'll be-
so long.
One that can cover tight ends.
It's been
That's
so
been our
long.
biggest.
Yeah.
That's been our biggest just drop. Like we
Which
do
is
not
what
have
you
one that
need
can cover
in
tight ends.
the AFC West.
Dude,
Well,
ever
now,
since
with
Trevathan,
Bowers.
like
I was going to
Mobley,
say Trevathan.
but Mobley or Trevathan was like the last one that could cover tight ends.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Trevathan was good.
I'm pumped, dude.
But yeah, no, like we've had Travis Kelce running amok on us for how long, and now we got Bowers.
I
in
think the
division. It's like,
Niners win
ooh.
that Super Bowl against the Chiefs if Greenlaw doesn't blow his ACL or
Yeah, jumping
his
up and down on
Achilles.
the sideline.
Yeah.
Weird. Speaking of
Anyway.
football, just to keep it in that realm, so Aaron Rodgers hasn't signed with the team. Minnesota
Dude, the
said,
Vikings don't want him.
Minnesota said we ain't interested. We get it.
We played this game before.
Yeah, this already happened. We're
It
smarter than
almost
this
worked
now.
out for them the first time, though.
Yeah, it really
Like,
did. They got real
honestly,
close.
If it wasn't for fucking Bountygate, I think it
If it
would
wasn't
worked
for
out
Sean
for the Vikings
Payton.
that year.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Sean Payton and Greg Williams, tell the guys go take Favre out. He's 40.
Yeah.
He can't handle a hit.
I
Ooh.
think the Vikings probably would have at least made the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, they had a running game. Like, yeah, they had it all.
They had a good fucking team.
Yeah, they did.
One of the best receivers, Favre, the best running back in the league at the time. Yeah, defense.
Dude, Favre that year was playing fucking amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was hitting those plays in the back of the end zone. Just
they
beautiful.
blew it,
Yeah.
and then the Rams fucking after that beat the fucking Saints with that horrible pass
Yeah,
interference.
the next time. Saints
Horrible
got-
call.
Ooh.
Horrible call.
Roby
That
that
Coleman.
was
back
the
to Aaron
makeup for
Rodgers.
the Bounty Gate.
I think Aaron
it
Rodgers
was.
will go to the Giants.
Really?
Why? Like,
I think the Giants are going to draft Shador.
retire. Like, what the fuck? What are you gonna win in New York? Nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
Retire.
then
probably
you just
nothing.
you just
Yeah,
don't
probably
you
nothing.
don't leave the league on a losing season. Hopefully,
Well,
hopefully
he's
you can
gonna.
win
If he goes
a
to
few
the
games.
Giants, he's
Dude,
gonna.
If he
He's
goes
gotta
to
play the
Giants,
Commanders
it's
and the
definitely gonna be a
Eagles.
losing season.
That's 4 losses. Beat the
Mhm.
Cowboys.
I don't know where else. I don't know
Browns.
where else he would go.
Oh, dude, the Browns. So I
What are the
saw this
Browns?
other report today, dude, coming out. So they said that Deshaun Watson is actually well liked in the building.
Yeah,
Like
he's
the
doing-
players
everyone
actually like
massages.
him.
He's
he
like,
must be
"Yo."
paying for everybody's, you know.
He's like, yep,
He must have got a whole
got some
whole
masseuses
salon.
coming in later.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
gets a blowjob.
Stick with me, fellas. I won't lead you. I won't lead you astray. I know how to do this now. I only screwed up 60, 70 times. It's fine.
Oh, there's
Yo.
that.
Hopefully-
Damn.
Hopefully, I can stay on here. I tell you about Cardell Jones. I mean, he's a pretty interesting guy. You know, I mean, he was the guy that Urban Meyer was the coach back when he played there, but he was the guy who tweeted, why should we go to class if we came here to play football? Tweet, so, but he's grown up a little bit, Cardell. I mean, in the last couple of years, he's big and advocating for kids with NIL deals and stuff like that. So, and he started his own cancer research organization and all that stuff. So, it's pretty interesting to see how much he's matured and grown besides, beating the shit out of kids, in the hospital.
Yeah, it was NCAA football. It was 98-35. They reported 91-35, and he was pissed because they got it wrong. He's like, no, it was 98. He's like, I was up
scored another
91-35 with
time.
time left.
The funny part about I watched a video on that, and he let the kid take the opening kickoff back for a touchdown, to give him a little bit of false hope. That he actually had a chance to win.
You're gonna do good, kid.
Oh, that's even better.
You're gonna do
that
great.
Makes it better.
Then he proceeded to whip his
horrible.
ass after that.
Yeah, that makes it so much better.
Look at you go. You're really good at this game, huh?
Hey, here's the kicker. He played as himself, and he made himself the player of the game as well.
Oh, wow. This story got much better.
Oh,
I had no idea. I don't even remember that guy. I thought he was pretty good. He didn't pan out in the NFL, huh?
No, he's a
No.
fourth round pick for the Bills. He only played in one NFL game. He didn't even throw. He was 6 for 11, 96 yards with an interception. So he's never even thrown a touchdown. And he went to the XFL, shortly thereafter. He played 3 years in the league, 3 years in the XFL. So
Yeah. That's what happens,
Sometimes
win
you
'em
fuck
all.
around and find out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think that first kickoff is how it's going to go. Much like the Broncos playoffs against the Bills. The Bills are like,
Yeah.
watch this. We're going to let them
Opening
drive
drive.
down one time.
They gave
Yeah.
the Cardale Jones. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
The Bills
You got
gave the Broncos the
Cardale
Cardale Jones. Go ahead and take this one down the field. It's fine.
Let them think they're going to do something, guys. It's Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
we're going to do something.
Hey,
real
Vic
quick,
said they're going to do good. Liar.
the funny thing about his tweet in 2012, the Ole Miss football team now shows that tweet as an example what not to do on social media to all their players. So they actually use Cardell's tweet as what not to do when you're a college football player and you're on social media. So
Oh God.
What did he tweet out in 2012?
that was why should we go to class if we came here to play football? We didn't come here.
Yeah.
We didn't come here to play school. Classes are pointless. That was his exact statement.
I agree with him, though.
I can't say
I
I
got
disagree.
time for class.
And Dave hit that verbatim. That is exactly what it says, like to the letter.
I was pretty impressed when he's like, he threw for 96 yards. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this guy
Yeah, look,
knows.
there it is. Why should we have to go to class if we come here to play football?
He was 12 for fucking 18.
We ain't come to school, or we ain't come to play school. Classes are pointless. It's like, Jesus. He even got the vernacular right, We ain't come to school. He even got that.
He even got the way he said it right.
Bro, if I was that talented, I wouldn't be going to go to class. I'd be like, I'm here to play football.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Somebody needs to do
obviously
my
he
work for
wasn't
me.
that talented because he didn't pan out in the NFL.
Well, you're not going to
And he doesn't
Ohio
have a degree
State.
either.
You're not going to Ohio State to major in anything other than football, guys.
Right.
I mean, come on.
It was like the U back in the day,
Yeah.
Alabama.
Dude, the U had the best college team of all time. That 2000 team, dude, or 2001, whatever it was the best fucking college football team ever.
Like, it was stacked. That team was stacked.
Which
Was it
one was
01,
that?
right? It was 01, right? Yeah, it was 01. That's what Portis, Frank Gore, Vince Wilfork, DJ Williams, Vilma.
yeah,
All them.
and some of them were like third row down the fucking bench because
Dude,
they
like
couldn't get on the
Antrell
fucking
Roll was
field.
playing like special teams.
Yeah. I
Sean
wonder how
Taylor
much,
was on that team.
Tony, I wonder how much class they went to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
no.
were fucking and playing football.
No doubt.
Yeah, they actually went to play football. Like that was.
Dude,
their
they had
class.
like
Their class
19
was
in the
football.
first
Yeah,
round, right?
Shockey,
Hold on, didn't they have
Andre
like
Johnson.
I thought it was more than 19.
Yeah.
No.
like
Like,
like
look at
19
this.
Some
players drafted in the
outrageous
first
amount
round?
Drafted in the first.
This is the roster: Portis, Davenport, McGahee, Frank Gore,
Yeah, McGahee,
Andre Johnson. Jesus,
Jeremy
Shockey,
Shockey.
maybe there was
Kellen
9
Winslow,
in the first round. Like it was a lot.
like Vince
Look it
Wilfork,
up, 'cause
Chris
I saw a
Campbell,
video on it the
Vilma,
other day.
DJ Williams, Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, Antrell Roll. Like that's a team, dude.
Oh, it was
Like, they-
amazing.
Dude, there were
They-
some
they-
Hall
they
of
ain't gonna
Famers,
lose.
like NFL Hall of Famers that were like backups on that Miami team. Like special teams players.
Wow. I didn't realize that team was that good.
Hey, look up
Yeah.
how many went in the first round.
Let's
Like
see.
11 or it's something ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous number.
Just give me somebody off this team. Doesn't matter. 17,
In the first
In the
round.
first round?
first round.
Yeah, first round.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's gotta be a record.
The 2001
Yeah,
team
it is.
featured 6 All-Americans plus a Heisman finalist in Ken Dorsey And all 17 players from the team became first-round NFL draft picks.
Dude, that's
And
more than
overall,
half of the
38
team.
players were drafted.
Or half of the teams drafting in the first round.
Yeah, that's a
That's
whole
crazy.
side of the ball.
Wow.
Best
That's
team ever.
wild.
Yeah, that's a team, dude.
Wow. That is a fucking stat right there, Tony.
Yeah.
That is crazy. 17.
In the
Yeah.
first
Holy
fucking
cow.
round. Like, what the fuck?
Like, if you got to pick, you're like, who are we picking? I don't know. Who's from the U?
Who's left on the board from the Miami
Yeah,
team?
pick him.
Who's left?
Just
Who
grab
else does
him.
Miami have?
Yeah, that is
Wow.
wild, man. That is insane. That's
And they
insanity.
didn't have a really good quarterback. Like,
No,
he
no,
was good
Dorsey.
enough. Yeah, but I was like, dude, like,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh! But like, just think. So they went from that to the Aaron Hernandez Florida Gators that were like dominant. But then, Aaron Hernandez.
Is Dave with us?
No, I think he dropped off
Yeah,
again.
Oh, there he
he's
is.
back. Oh, can you still not see him, Daryl?
He's back.
If he's talking, you gotta let me know.
I can't hear him, but I can see him.
I'm here now. I keep my
Oh.
feed's going in and out, guys. So
All right.
All right, yeah, and then just a little guy that Vic wanted to talk about. The White Mamba.
White.
The White Mamba.
White Mamba.
Jason
Hey,
Williams?
listen. No, that was white
No,
chocolate.
that's white chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate.
This is a White Mamba.
The reason why I was bringing him up is there's a, what they call him, something Messiah. Is it basketball Messiah in New York?
George the Messiah or something.
George the Messiah,
George the
right?
Messiah
Yeah,
is
he
what
beat
they
him
call
like
or
11-0
whatever.
or something, 11-1, something crazy.
So it was funny because Scalabrine, if you guys didn't know, who was the worst NBA player by his own admission. And 10 years after he retired, he put out a challenge. He said, even though I'm the worst NBA player, I will put an open invitation to anybody who thinks they're anywhere close to the worst NBA player 10 years after retirement. And then George
he
the
say-
Messiah called him out.
But didn't he say, I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me? Or some
Yeah.
shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you guys saw that clip because it made my day. Because he
I did.
went up there. I mean, the dude looks like you now, Tony.
Hey, motherfucker.
I mean, he is 6'9".
I am not
He's
6'9".
6 foot. No, this dude's 6'9", Vic. So he is taller than most people. And playing on the street court, it makes it a little easier.
He's, that he's 275 pounds, just like you, Tony.
That's accurate.
The only difference is he's 1 foot taller.
Yeah, well, 9 inches to be exact.
This is not 9 inches, Tony.
And he's an athlete.
You're not an athlete, Tony.
No.
You could have.
Nope.
I think you told everybody.
Tony's a competitive eater. He excels.
Competitive eater. Let's see who can eat faster.
What are you eating, Tony?
Tony's going to take down Joey Chestnut next year.
Barbecue sandwich.
Barbecue sandwich. Nobody can even see it. You do so good at hiding.
Gary, how old
It's
are
gone.
you tomorrow?
41.
41. Dang.
Getting up there.
I remember when we were 20 something.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
It's weird. Weird how numbers work.
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago or 20, one or the other.
Felt like 10 years ago,
41?
It's weird.
Damn.
All right. We talked about
Anyway,
my
we
White
have
Mamba.
one more little topic to wrap up is Ted Bundy. We're going to get into a little serial killer action here. So Bundy was after kind of watching the Bundy tapes and crap. I didn't know he was a necrophiliac. I didn't know he was into the dead people. I was like, oh really? He kept
he
him,
actually-
watched the body decompose and stuff. I was like, this is weird. This guy sucks.
He actually cut off at least 12 heads and kept them, cleaned them, put makeup on them, and then, enjoyed them.
Yeah, that's rough. He thought his he thought his what was it? His sister was his they said that his sister was his mom.
Yeah,
Is
so
what it was.
he was born, his grandparents were super fucking religious. So when his mom got pregnant, she gave birth. He was born in a home for unwed mothers, and she ended up moving back in with her parents, and they made him pretend to be brother and sister for the first 4 or 5 years he was alive.
Yeah, weird. And then he lied and said he lied and said he had a normal childhood, and people were like he did not have a normal
That
childhood.
couldn't affect anybody's brain.
Said he loved his grandpa. His grandpa was a great guy, but everyone else is No, he was kind of racist. He beat his wife. He used to grab cats by the tail and swing them around in the air.
Yeah, weird.
Like,
like just a weird guy. You know, it's like, oh, this is not leading to good things.
no,
All in,
yeah.
all in all, they said that he killed like 30 people, but it was probably way more than 30.
So
I
he,
heard
as
it was 100.
he confessed to 30. They suspect that it's over 100.
Yeah, like he raped and killed him, or killed him and raped him, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. They
And
suspect
it was
it's
all
over
it
100.
was all
like,
it was all college females, right? College girls.
no, it was a lot of college age girls, but there was young. Like he did a 12-year-old.
What?
Yeah.
Now that's where I
Yeah,
draw the line.
he's a weird guy.
No,
So
seriously
they
though.
think like what they think is he started in 74 and went through 78, but they don't really know.
Yeah, yeah, it gets like bad because I watched what was it, the Netflix thing, the Ted Bundy tapes. They
All
said
the
that
Ted Bundy tapes are
yeah,
good.
they said he wouldn't talk about nothing. Like he wouldn't open up and like say like what was going on until like basically they changed their
before he got
method of like talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like holding the tape recorder, like talking to it, like speaking sweet little nothings to it and shit. It's weird. Like I was like, this guy's weird, super weird.
So
He died in '89, something like that.
Yeah, he was executed in '89. Like, and you couldn't tell. Like, he was super charismatic, smart
but,
guy. Went to college. He had a degree in psychology. He was going to law school. Most of the people he killed, he tricked by having them help him load something on his car, faked an injury, acted like a cop 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, he's weird. They said he would just like act. He would act like whoever he had to act like to make things happen.
Yeah.
But like they said, like he was like super attractive, and it's like this guy looked kind of cracked out and a lot of stuff that I was looking at. I was like, he don't look good at all. But the weird thing is they have
College
so
bitches
much.
like that shit.
I guess, dude. Look a little cracked out. You must have the drugs. We're gonna go with you. But like they had so many like they had him on like tape, like doing like political stuff, like being on campus, like just talking on camera. I was like, this guy's weird as hell. He's all over the place. They got all kinds of like recordings of this dude.
Yeah, so he actually worked on Nelson Rockefeller's bid for president when he was running for president.
Yeah, weird. And then when he was caught, like he actually helped them catch another killer. He basically said, "Yeah, this is what this guy's doing." So they took that as inspiration for Hannibal Lecter.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is that like Sense of the Lamb shit?
Yeah, because he helped catch the Green River Killer
Yep.
or something like that. So it was just like Lecter.
Wow, that's
So
crazy. I didn't know that.
the interesting thing about Bundy is he escaped from custody twice. Both
he was
times were from They were both from Colorado. Both times he escaped was from Colorado.
Because he was in California, Oregon, Colorado, Utah,
Washington. He
and,
started
like,
in Washington.
Florida, right? Like it was like
Yeah, they don't have any confirmed kills in California, but it was Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, and then after he escaped the second time, he went down to Florida, and that's where he finished off before he was finally caught for.
So
good.
Colorado let him go twice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he escaped twice. He jumped out of a courtroom window once, and then he escaped through a vent in the jail another time.
A courtroom window and nobody could stop him.
It's fast kid alive. He's like the kid on
So he
Superbad. Just
practiced.
he had his
Like he
arms going,
said.
couldn't catch him.
He said he made up his mind he was going to jump out of that window, and he practiced over and over jumping off of the top bunk in his cell and bracing himself for a landing, which isn't the same because the window was like 20 feet in the air.
He's just going.
Yeah, but like,
he was the original parkour master. He's like parkour.
Yeah, he
he
practiced
jumped out of the window
over and over.
and all these people like couldn't stop him. That is crazy. And he got away and ran away and nobody could find him. Like
Fast
he
kid
hid
alive.
up in the mountains outside Aspen for like a week, I think.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy, dude. But Colorado doesn't have a good history with serial killers because, like, is it Gacy? Was it Gacy? Somebody else.
No, are you thinking Edmund Kemper?
Oh, Kemper. He was
Who-
caught on Lake Avenue.
No, 8th and Main. He called and turned himself in.
Because there was another one that was on Lake, like in Pueblo.
That was Billy Cox.
It was not Billy Cox.
He was a killer.
Of a lot of things.
Dude, remember the Texas 7?
No.
You
Yeah,
don't
they
remember the
escaped
Texas 7?
They escaped from Texas.
What?
Like it was 7 inmates. They came through Pueblo. They were caught in Pueblo. I thought.
Daryl, you don't
or
remember that?
Springs.
I don't remember that.
They were in Woodland Park. They would.
And
Dude,
that-
what?
Dude, that was around 2000. I wasn't paying attention to stuff in 2000. I was high a lot.
Dude, it was a big old thing. Like they skipped the Texas prison, came up. I think
Yeah,
they had a
no,
shootout in Woodland Park, and that's where they were caught.
That was 2000. I was not me in 2000.
You didn't even know what year it is, or did you look it up?
I had to look it up.
Oh, I was like, how do you know the year and you don't know what the fuck?
No, I pulled it up right here.
What the fuck?
I'm real
Dude,
fast
that
with this,
shit
you
was
know.
crazy. Like, what was his name? Newberry or Strawberry? I don't know. Daryl
I don't
Strawberry.
remember their names.
Yeah, Donald Newberry.
Newberry. Yeah, dude. I was so like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was crazy. They had a shootout. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Colorado's not a good. Like, if
But
you're
some
trying to
of
get
them,
away, they
like-
come here.
Dude, like a couple of them like were like ready to get out of prison. Like they were like months away from getting out
And
of
they're like,
prison.
"Let's
and
escape."
They did it. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna get out of prison. Let's escape."
Hey,
Let's
Vic,
run.
are you sleeping or jacking off? You're looking down a lot. What are you doing over
I'm
there?
just sitting
He's
there.
texting
Oh.
Dave. Dave,
Texting
you
Dave.
alive?
Dave,
Did you make
die?
it?
Dave, did you
You
die?
didn't get a visit, did you? You're not on day 7 of Tony's cabbage diet, are you?
I gotta go
bad
back
times.
on that. I gotta go back on that bitch, dude. Jeez.
That's Tony's serial killer episode right there. He wants to
Just
kill
eating
everybody
cabbage.
eating that cabbage. Yeah,
Yeah.
cabbage water.
If it's really hot, like scalding hot out of the microwave, it's doable.
Yeah, but
On
he
day
he
4.
puts like it's all like water based like fruits and vegetables. Like it's like tomato, celery, cabbage, water. That's it.
Why don't you just try like the carnivore diet?
I thought about it. It's expensive though.
Gotta go
really
I
is.
cheap.
mean, what's worse, dying or eating healthier?
Who knows, Gary? It's a toss up. You know what I mean? Flip a fucking coin.
Nobody
We're
makes
gonna go
that life
50-50
life
on this
anyway,
deal.
Tony, just do it.
I need to
Nice.
exercise while I eat good. Like I need to do both. You know, I only
Well,
do
like
one
it-
at a time.
Tone, if I wasn't moving, I was gonna order this methylene blue because Vic wanted me to put it in your drink because it would turn your pee green. Just to have you go pee and freak out and be
Dude,
like, "What
They
is
say
this?"
that shit cures cancer, dude.
They say it's crazy. Like Vic's been
know.
taking it. He feels better.
Vic
I
looks
take
like he does not. Vic looks like he does not feel better. Look at him.
Well, Vic's at 10:30 at night.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Vic
10:30 at night. I wake up at
Vic-
4
Vic-
o'clock in the morning.
Vic does not look like he's doing well right now.
Vic's got no time left on his day
This
clock.
is
You know,
not. This cannot be a commercial for whatever it's called.
this is
Blue.
not a commercial for methylene blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
First off,
Yeah.
it don't matter what time it is. I still look better than you, Tony.
I don't know
Second,
about that. Rather.
Oh, I
I
do.
mean-
Second, you know, Saturday I did 30 miles on my bike. So let me know when you get to like 4. Okay.
I did 30 steps today.
45 years old. And how old are you?
I'm
I
37.
mean, you going for the Chuck Norris longevity record there? Vic?
No, I just.
I mean, good for
it's-
you. I mean,
But anyway,
I'll send you some
the
stickers.
methylene
I'll
blue
send you
shit.
some star stickers you can put on your put on the paper or something.
He's gonna get you a little patch. You know, you could sew it on your shirt.
Uh,
You look
I've
good. You
increased
look
my
good,
miles
Vic.
by the day.
You look
Uh,
good for
but-
47. What'd you say?
5.
45.
asshole.
Oh, you look good for 45.
Yeah.
You got way less gray hair than Gary at 41.
Oh yeah.
Gary, you look white.
I'm just letting it go too. Like I'm not shaving it again. I'm just letting it go.
You're
I'm not
letting
cutting
yourself
it off.
go. I can see.
This
You're
is
letting
it, like,
you're letting yourself.
We're just.
go.
We're
I mean-
gonna see how big it gets.
You look like
Hey,
Gail
that's what
Boddicker
she
from
said.
Breaking Bad. You know, you ever see Breaking Bad? That's how his hair looked.
Gary, take that hat off one more time. When did you get curly hair?
I've always had curly. When I let it go, it turns into an afro. Like I can grow it out.
Dude, you need an afro and a beard. You need
If you, listen, if you don't get a gray afro by the end of the year, I'm going to be severely disappointed in you.
Yeah. So what keeps it down is when because I wear a hat all the time. But before, like when I wasn't wearing hats, like it poofs up pretty good.
Gary, I don't even know. I don't even know you when you take that.
I can't believe how white you are, man. There is
Yeah,
no
yeah.
color in that hair.
It's amazing because my beard only has like these 2 strips and a couple hairs here. But
You're not salt and
But the
pepper,
rest-
Gary. You're
like
salt.
this is just yeah. It's
Salt,
just,
salt.
like that's all it is.
He's like anything white
you're
at
like
Vic's house. It's all
and
salt.
Laurie's seasoning. Well,
You know what you look like? You look like the Home Alone, the wet bandit
Like
guy.
Daniel Stern.
What you got, Daniel Stern?
Like if he started having a drug problem, that's what you.
Actually, I would say he looks more like he had a drug problem than I do because I am significantly larger than
look
him.
at you. Gary, lean back.
What?
Dude, you know what's funny? As I call Harry at work Gary, and I almost called Gary Harry. Like,
So
close.
Gary leaned back and his hair disappeared into his white garage door.
Oh, it does.
Oh my god! When did this happen?
It's been like that for a while.
Oh yeah, I've shaved my head for the last fucking 20 years. Nobody ever sees it. Like,
No. You still look
No.
better than Vic.
but like now, I'm serious. I'm just gonna let it go. Like I
Yeah,
have no plans.
It's just weird. It never went down to the beard. Like
You
he's
look
got
older
little
than Vic.
stripes.
It pisses me off. I wish I had a gray beard. Like I wish my beard was gray like this.
You look older than Vic, and he's way older than you.
I'm just saying, if you had the gray beard, you'd look like a philosophy teacher or something, you know, like a professor at the college.
I just can't believe how old you look with gray hair.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the.
It's like,
Tony,
well,
I'm not
Tony,
trying to be an ass.
no,
I'm
Tony's
not
first
trying to be
comment
either.
was, Gary, you look like a different person with your hat off.
Yes,
Like,
I don't even know who you are
recognize
with your hat off.
Like I like it. I'm telling you, when it starts really getting a little longer, I'll stop wearing a hat and I'll just start letting it go to its natural fro state.
You really need to grow a fro, dude. Yes.
Yeah, apparently red never goes gray. Look at Tony. Tony still got all red hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, look.
Look at that.
Like,
It turns white, like bright white, like
Not
bright,
yet.
I wish I had curly hair like Gary, and it would be, dude. The top is awesome. It just doesn't
looks like a
match.
wig.
It
This
just
part-
It
don't match.
looks like a fucking wig. It looks like it's not even real. I am.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Does Samantha love it? Does it turn her on?
You don't talk to him no more.
She wants me to shave my head. Like she hates this because I don't go get haircuts. I'm not going to style it to anything. Like it's either bald or it's all there. That's all I'm doing.
You really do look like that guy from Home Alone. You really do.
You look just like him. Just like I can't even believe it.
Oh, I like it, Gary. I like it.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna
I'll
go get
be
a
here
perm.
forever.
I'm gonna get a perm.
There he is.
That guy needs to grow a beard, though.
Yeah, he needs a better beard. He needs one like Gary has.
Well, now if my beard was white, it would be like his hair's like this, but his
Yeah.
beard is also like that. My beard
Yeah.
is not white yet. Like it needs
Well,
to get there.
I mean, you at least have hair.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you lost it 20 years ago.
yeah. So you have hair. I can't talk shit. Mine's got color, but there's not a whole lot of it. Your body said
It
fucking.
looks like flesh color.
Your body said fucking. I'm not making any color. My body said fucking. I'm not growing any. I'm just not doing this anymore.
Tony said you got flesh colored hair.
Yeah.
Gary, you are now at the age that you're so old, your body said you have one of two options. We can keep you alive, or we can make color for your hair. Don't make color for the hair anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Shut it down.
Either way, whichever happens.
Did your dad get gray hair right away, Harry?
So I don't know if he was gray when he was in his 40s. Yeah, late 40s probably.
He's super bald though.
Yeah, he lost a lot. Like he had a lot on the sides, but he was kind of like you, where it was all not much up top.
Dr. Phil.
Shut the fuck up, Tony.
I just want to go after you because you said you still look better than me. I don't know if that's true. I mean,
That's the first shot I took all night.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Let's see. Tony, get a little closer to the camera. Do you have any wrinkles anywhere, like forehead wrinkles, crow's
No,
feet.
his skin is stretched to the max.
No, yeah. I guess that's true.
That's
Yes,
funny.
that is
There
true.
can't be any wrinkles when it's like.
He's like the fucking water
I'm surprised he
balloon
doesn't
we
look
made in
Asian.
the fucking swimming pool that year.
I don't show my stomach
Listen.
stretched. I'm gonna
Listen, if he was to get back to his normal weight, he'd look like this.
yeah.
It's Cody. What happened? He got back to his normal weight.
Oh.
Hey, you went on that cabbage soup diet one too many times.
I'm gonna have a lot of loose skin if I lose weight. I'm gonna have a lot of flabby skin.
I just want to know how we have not found something to fuck with Daryl about.
Oh, there's
I
all
don't
kinds
even
of
know.
stuff.
Daryl's like, no,
There's
this
so
is good.
much.
Daryl's like, you know what? Never mind. Podcast is over.
That's
Pull
it
that
for
hair
this
back.
I don't
week.
want to do this anymore.
Pull that hair back on top.
Oh yeah, look, all forehead. Look at that
Oh
forehead.
yeah. No, you.
It's not receding super fast though.
No, just on the sides, like right here.
Yeah.
So
See,
bad.
That's where mine started, and then it's just stopped. Like I got, like it went like here.
It's
and
like
here,
we're gonna stop and
but it
go
quit,
gray.
Well,
it quit
Yeah,
receding.
I got like the
that's
Peyton
it.
Manning type forehead, you know, like it's just way back here.
It's
Like if
an
I
eight-
wear a hat, it's like back here.
It's an 8-head.
Yeah, you know, I
All
can
right.
like that.
Well,
I love your hair,
I think
Gary.
that'll-
I love it.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
amazing.
you want to sign us off, Daryl?
Well, yeah, that'll be all we got for this week. So if you like what we did, let us know. If you don't like what we did, let us know. As always, like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. All right, fellas,
See you guys.
have a good week.
Later.
Get some sleep.
Oh shit.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.